Redbeard.
You see they're making an extra queue for dreads? I did. Finally, they're putting dreads in the barcode queue. They're putting them in the barcode queue. Sunny playing Arena is quite comical. It is, yeah. Yeah, it was very funny. Oh man, I can't believe we have Frank here. We got Sun Glitters. We have the whole EU crew. We got the whole EU crew watching tonight. Starting Blast. Oh my god. Well, I do have one freeze effect. I feel like I'm dead already.
Hope you don't have two left feet.
Something good? That's a really good card. But I don't have any way to make it work. Why is Primordial bad? I can't believe it. I mean, Primordial's bad. A lot of the reason that Primordial's bad is because it costs 8 mana. Like you look at a game like this, we're not even gonna make it to turn 8, and we're 8-0. You know what I mean? Like we're not even gonna live until that turn. Probably. But if you look at the comparable, like what we just did last game was like an example of like our 8-drop deals 10 to all the minions and to our opponent's face, and we had a brand out and it dealt 20. Primordial is a 4/8 that deals 2 to your side of the board and your opponent's, but not face. Mordresh only deals to your opponent's minions and face and deals 10, and he's an 8/8. And he's good, but you have to work for him. But you look at something like Grand Finale. I don't know if you played with that card or seen that card too much. This card for 8 mana almost always gets you a 16/16. And a lot of the time it gets you a 24/24 worth of stats. It's just so much in terms of stats. So like what you get for 8 is so much more from a lot of other modern cards, but also making it to turn 8 unscathed can be pretty difficult in a lot of games, unless you also have like other support cards that can help kind of bridge that gap there for you. Let's play this. This. That's fair. Scar is kind of easier to work with. Yeah, like Scar is a 7 mana 7/7 that deals 1 damage to all enemies. That's his battle cry. He's a legendary, but Scar is, you know, and then you play 1 elemental, and it's like Primordial. It deals 2 to face and all enemy minions, and it costs 1 less, and it has better stats. But I do think Scar and Mordresh, you know, in the right context, are really good cards, but like I think like Grand Finale is very common. It is not a legendary, and it puts down just so many stats. We're gonna play this one. We're gonna play this one. And we're gonna hope that this is an ice barrier. I was gonna say, and then he goes face. Now, if he doesn't go face, that means we're saving 3 health, and that's kind of nice. There's Grand Finale. There's an 8 mana 24/24. Can I do anything about it? I need to freeze them all. I need to freeze them all? I mean, I can trade some of it. Wasn't Yeti on curve originally very strong? Yeah. So if I play this, I sort of have to play this. I could get a Canary. Maybe a Canary throws 1 back. That's kind of helpful. 3, play that, ping something. I don't know what to do with the rest of my mana here. Can I ever just ignore his stuff and kill him? He has 16, 19. I'm at 23. So I die to 1 fireball. I don't know what to do. He's so healthy.
Time runs out on me.
I don't know how to trade. This maybe? Well, I'm not dead on board, and that's kind of worth something, I guess. Should have double secret before his grand finale? No. No. That would be terrible.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I mean, if we can prolong the game long enough, we have Mordresh, we have 3 miners, we have 2 of our own Sleet Skaters. Okay. If I hit a blast, a Sleet Skater, could be pretty good here. Freeze that, shoot that. Oh no, I can't do both. Last Mage Miner. Go 4. Maybe I go 4 first. Did get a counter spell. We know he has a secret. Maybe I'd rather have a minion than break his 1 mana secret. Could also just take the potion. Me getting a 4 might not really be all that relevant. Really need Ice Barrier.
Your power, limitless.
Yeah, no, it's still bad. Yeah, it's still bad, CK. You don't want to do whatever that bad suggestion was. No way. Because how do I not die? We need active Mordresh. We need more than an active Mordresh. Which is kind of a problem, right? We need the dragon with rush. I don't know what he's getting 2 copies of. I guess I'm not dead on board if I shoot there. I could look for a 5, but the odds of finding something that are good enough are pretty low. Tough game against a sniper. Your opponent doesn't check secrets with them, correctly plays around all of them. I mean, we're at 8-0, so like people are gonna have really good decks, and he went first, so he got to push an extra 15 or 20. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it. I have 2 cheap cards. I need my excavates, I'm sure. Do you get sniped a lot? You know, I'm not so sure these days, Sonny. I put it in streamer mode at some point because it was happening so much. So I don't actually recognize the names. I don't look at the names too much. I would imagine we get sniped the most of anybody who plays Arena. I don't know if it's really all that much, to be honest with you. Like maybe once a night, maybe? Sometimes you'll face, I would imagine, like, you know, 2 or 3 snipers in a run, and then you won't face any for like 5 or 6 runs, maybe. Like the last game, for example, chat probably has a better indication of whether I'm getting sniped than I do sometimes. I wasn't even paying attention to what they were doing. Kind of annoying. Most of them I can just trade. I don't want to use my coin here. Let's just let's get this down and let's make the trade. Heat wave, that would have been good. Could have been good. But I can go 3-1 here. 3-1. Let's go 3-1. Comes with the territory. You're the most viewed arena streamer? Yeah. I mean, if you don't want to get sniped, you can just not stream. But like, you know, a very, very small percentage of player, you know, is ever going to have any issue with it. And I just happen to be that player. So to me, it's annoying, but I don't think it's really a big issue because, you know, if anything, it's like, it's more of a detriment to the people who are watching the stream, who want to enjoy the experience and whatnot. And then it kind of sucks, but you know, it just kind of is what it is. I'm gonna trade so I get the extra bolts here. You know, like from my perspective, I feel completely justified being annoyed, but I also understand that nobody cares. You know, I mean, like, again, the people watching the stream who want a legitimate experience probably care, and they sympathize with me. They're Redbeard fans. They're fans of Arena. It's not like, of the list of issues that Hearthstone has, it's really not high up there. And I would much rather be sniped and have a successful enough stream to be sniped. I would rather that be my experience than you know, have a very small amount of viewers and not have that not have that be a thing, you know. So I go down to 9, then I go down to 8, then I go up to 10. I go up to, can I do this? Oh god, I really should have double checked. But this feels like what I want to do. That I have the option to grand finale, or I could play a bunch of elementals maybe. You know. But in the moment, yeah, sometimes it gets really frustrating when you get sniped, or, you know, people had those purchase decks for a while that seem to have diminished a bit, a lot. You know, if they're still around, or if that behavior, that experience is still semi-prominent, it's got to be like 10% what it was. And there was periods where, I mean, I play on EU now. I don't even bother playing on NA. I think on NA it's still more of an issue. Nice deck, thanks, Greg. Okay, what do we have? 2 8/8s, or we try to greed it for more? I think I just take it now. It's turn 8. I get a 16/16. If he has, you know, the hero card, he only kills one of them. If he didn't heal for 12, he'd be at 9. That would be low. The guy that shoots hero power at all enemies in rotation. Yes, I didn't get him offered. We had a MORDRESH deck earlier this week or last week, I don't know, a couple days ago, where we got 5 or 6 Reckless Apprentices and a MORDRESH. No, I don't believe we had any amplifiers or wildfires, but it was pretty cool. No wildfire game's kind of sad? Can't have it all. We got two amplifiers, and they've sort of been carrying us in terms of what's happening here? 2. Oh, that is a full clear. That's sick. And a full heal. Okay. Well, I need my excavate cards then.
Hope you don't have 2 left feet.
How many cards? I got 17 cards. Let's try to greed it a bit. And try to draw more than 1 card. Netherwind's decent. Duplicate. A friendly minion dies. Both of those are possible, right? Clean. Yeah, that was a good play. I hate this card, but that was a good play. I don't like threads. Yeah, I feel like it does way too much for 1 mana. Yeah. If I end up here with a Netherwind portal trigger, that's a pretty big deal. So we're gonna go 3? Wait, I can only activate 1 of them. Elemental with Forge. Let's just get another one down. Like Threads because so many people misplay with it against it. Yeah, that's true. This guy didn't misplay with it. Playing against a competent player, it's disgusting. Ooh, look disgusting. Let's see their name. Sorry, I can't see it. I don't like try to report everybody. I just can't see it because of my deck trackers. The only way I can see their name while playing is turn off the deck tracker or hit the report and not report them. Does look like this deck may be a little juiced. Interesting name. Can you translate it for us? I cannot. I cannot translate the deck that continuously destroys my entire board for one minion with their hero card. I cannot do that currently. Frozen Clone, I replace them to get 2 copies to my hand. At some point, a Flame Ward's gonna do something, right? Whenever a friendly minion dies, add 2 copies of it to my hand. I don't hate that. They're decent cards. I'm trying to just draw so I can get to my excavate cards. If you guys have not hit the follow button, now would be a pretty good time. I would appreciate it if you did. Here's hoping he kills the 3/4, not the 1/1 first. Guesses he kills both, but... Mage God, thank you for your follow. Don't forget to hit the follow button. I gotta get stuff out of my hand here, though. I'm gonna have too many cards. Full Mixer, thank you for your follow as well. This guy doesn't appear to be sniping. New PS, thank you for your follow. Alright, how many cards? I could just freeze this guy, right? Let's get that out of my face. Let's get a 5. Palm Logger. Holy shit. There's a throwback. I'm just gonna take this big nasty minion. How many do I draw? I draw 3 total. So let's draw. If we have to tempo out the Flame Ward, we'll tempo out the Flame Ward. Yes, we have to tempo out the Flame Ward. But Hero Power Face triggering Flame Ward isn't the worst thing. Oh, he can't Hero Power Face. Okay. Testing out secrets? What a mysterious concept. Yeah, this guy's testing a lot. He hasn't got the head yet, right? Crusher? Shoot my guy. Trade. So what can I do? I can go 7 and 3. Go up to 10. Blast Mage Miner. Let's take this. This card's good. Discover a spell from any class and it costs 1 less. Any class. Why would you do it in that order, though? Oh, wait, he gets to refresh it? Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that order makes sense. Hi, chat, I'm Taiwanese. The current opponent is highly possible to be called a money account. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I think this is a money account. I think we're playing against the money account. Okay.
You burn some, you earn some.
So I burn a card if I play it, but I don't need to play it, right?
Bask in my radiance.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. gonna feel bad that I'm not even pinging, but I'm gonna chuck this just so I don't burn a card. I think having the option to kill a minion's kind of nice too. He's getting low. Yeah, he has 8 health, 8 life steal.
My blood for the Lich King.
Competent barcode, they're evolving. Hey, Wicked Kid. Money account sounds like a barcode? Yeah, I think it's the same thing. I think it's the same thing. Call them barcodes in the US and EU. So what can I do? I can throw that back. Get a 1-cost Titan. And he can probably MCT it or whatever. Yeah, I got the worst Titan. Did they nerf this card? Was it always a 3/5? God, that card's awful. Okay, too bad, too bad. Worst Titan. I don't remember what that card does. Titan's terrible? Yeah, I'm confused by why that one exists. Gain +1/+2. Deal 4 to a random enemy. Draw a card. Gain elusive. Elusive's kind of nice. I guess I want to deal damage to the enemies though, because killing this and hitting his face is kind of relevant.
Activate offensive missiles.
Time runs out on me.
I don't know, maybe I should play nothing to play around MC Tech. I played a barcode, and they took my spirit with them. Not good. Blizzard did say they're going to finally implement effectively a lever queue. So if you retire, you know, a couple times here or there or whatever, I'm not sure, you're going to be put into a queue playing against other players who have retired a similar amount. And don't really know exactly what the parameters are, but so how do I win now? I probably don't, right? He's at full health and I have nothing. He gets 2 cards a turn, and I don't. Did they confirm that officially? Yes. Yes and no. I know it was in talks, and I wasn't sure if we were allowed to talk about it. And then Colts released a video about it, and people were a little unsure of whether he was allowed to do that or was supposed to do that yet, but he did it, and now they're like, okay, fine, whatever. So yeah, that is coming, I believe, with the next patch. We can all play Dreads in the Levers queue. It'll make it easier to snipe him, which is just wonderful news. Is getting it reborn if I don't kill it? I sort of have to kill it. I guess I might as well just use this rather than fireballing, maybe? Wait. Shuffle this into your deck so he can't lose in fatigue now? It will always go back, so I can't beat him in fatigue. He said in the video he's allowed to do that. Yes, you can say whatever you want in whatever video you want. Doesn't mean you actually are allowed to do that, but I think you might be missing the point a little bit there. I don't care. And I'm not sure if Blizzard cares. I mean, I don't care. Interesting that he seems like a decent player, but he's buying barcode decks. Yeah, I mean, well, why wouldn't you? When the alternative is to play a regular deck and be at a disadvantage, or pay like 20 cents and buy this deck, or retire 20 decks and just play this one. I mean, this is better than suffering through the shit decks, right?
You call that a blade? I've got three.
And we're not sure that he's a barcode deck. It just certainly seems like it. I mean, let's say he doesn't heal at all for the rest of this game. Oh, but he's gonna gain 3 armor though. He's gonna gain 3 armor no matter what. Do we care about that one? I don't even know if our Mordresh is active yet. I think I only got 1 amplifier ping off, if that. Did I even get 1?
Armies of bone. Let's waste.
Army's a boner. Three left. Oh my days. Alright, well, we got ping next turn, then ping and Mordresh. So I guess next turn I just ping Fireball, Arcane Bolt, and hope he doesn't have any healing, and hope I'm not dead. I guess. Kind of all we can do. Can I gain any more life? Not really. Can he gain life? Am I just dead? What's my secret? Flame Ward. Oh, Flame Ward's pretty good. Yeah, it saves me some damage. Oh, he didn't attack. Interesting. Okay. So we go... Where? We fireball him? We shoot him. Ping him? We hit here? We shoot here. We kill him 1. Give him the least damage to work with, I guess.
Loa, hear my call.
This is a video about Blizzard having a new queue for retiring people or something along the lines. I haven't seen the video. Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Almost out of cards.
I think we played it well. I think we overcame a lot of bad RNG against a deck that doesn't appear to be a legitimate draft, but I think.
Job's done.
Wrangling whelps is harder than it looks.
Reset. Counter's not the worst. How do you feel about the 3/3 mini card that gives you frost spells? Yeah, I don't think that card's that good. Chat likes it a lot. I think it's just okay. That's a big price to pay. Understated minion, and yeah, like you can only use them for a brief period in there. Our deck really needs to get value out of this and the other one. It's like a lot of these games have come down to like just the very last turn, the very last damage from Mordresh not having to be you know, ping, 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 freeze kind of thing is a pretty big deal.
The one say.
I think the mini is great. You should play the 3/3 body for tempo. I think some of the time, certainly. What does this card do? Your spells are poisonous. I think some of the time you definitely need to tempo those things out. I think so. That's 2 charges or 3. Yeah, it's tough because it's like you only have X amount of mana. Some of the spells you can't even cast, like the good spells. If you have 10 mana, you can't cast the 8s.
Wind and breath.
That's kind of detrimental. This will probably kill that, right?
Don't have grease. Use some sludge.
Okay, that's a problem too. Let's just do it.
Burn some. You burn
Kill this one. Maybe we kill the 3/4 even. Wow. That's lucky. That's very lucky. Yeah, it's just tough because sometimes your hand's too full, sometimes you don't have enough mana. Sometimes your hand's too full and the mini eats up a slot in your hand as it is, so it's kind of hard to, kind of even hard to utilize it in that way.
You burn
I'm gonna play another one of these. Just get lucky. Okay, we didn't get lucky in the way that we got lucky last time.
hot and tea.
But I guess we can just do this. We get to progress our excavation quest. We get to hold the flame strike. We could have flame struck there, but this is almost the same as flame strike. We just have a flame strike still. Dread's luck. We got Dread's luck on the first one and Redbeard luck on the second one. So I guess it balanced out, right? Okay, so is Hagatha coming down yet? I don't know. So I want to play this there. I want to play this here. I want to get Therazine on the board for free. And I'll just get the Flame Ward down now, because I don't want to tempo out any of the elementals that are going to get, if this doesn't get Hex, that are going to get double the buff. Let me rephrase that. If this doesn't get Hexed, get W. Balanced Excavate reward. I actually really liked Excavate more. I still love it. I liked it more when this one was not an option. When this was not a possibility. This one's like completely overtuned. Like, egregiously stupid. Destroy it? What's he doing? Oh, so he could cast 2 things. Gotcha. It's bad when it happens? Yeah. The good cards that, like... How do I phrase it? The good cards... Turn this to your hand. You didn't play an elemental this turn, though, right? Does that mean I still want a Flame Strike? It means he has to recast all that stuff.
Typical serpent dweller.
I'm just gonna play this one. Oh, but he has a fish, though, huh? Yeah, whatever. Fish get better if you can hold them. I kinda need this to die, though. But, like, the really good cards like that mini are the ones that still put out, like, relevant tempo stats. So, like, you look at something like Burrow Buster. It's, like, a fairly statted minion, or it's almost a little overstatted. At least for modern Hearthstone, it's a fairly statted minion. But it free kills something, and then gives you a game-winning card. And that mini, this does a lot less than that. It's understated, it gives you temporary things. It's just very different. That deals wow, that one's terrible too. I got a terrible one last time, I got a terrible one this time. This one at least can deal some AoE damage, right? Deal 3 to all enemies. Restore 6 to all friendlies. I can trade here. I've got some big shit a brewing, and I ain't been to Chipotle this morning either. That's not what I'm talking about. Let's play. Is the first one good? 1 mana fireball? It doesn't fireball, it kills a minion. 20 to another minion. It can't go face. Isn't it lethal? Oh, Titan kill one? Lethal maybe? Trade? Fireball? Ping? Where are we? What are you guys doing? Fireball can go face. It's lethal? I don't see it. I don't see it, sorry. I know I don't see it right now. How are you guys getting through this? Also, why is this taking so long? What was lethal? 1E to minion? How are you getting through the other one? How are you getting through the other one? 20 damage to a 5/10? Fireball, ping a 6/5. I can't target the minions with the fireball. I'd have to look at it again.
All's well that sun wells.
Okay, what are my cards here? Lethal now. I could draw a lot of cards. 20 to another, but if I don't have lethal, then I want to shoot these. 6, 10, 11. I don't, right? Alright, how much mana do I have? I need like a... need a cheap way to deal damage, don't I? That's cheap, right?
Too full.
That cheap enough? One in there. One in there. Kill here. Push here. Alright, we'll do it this way. Let's keep that one. Do I want to keep this? I've been keeping it, and it's felt good. I think so. Who needs Mordresh? You just burned him. We didn't need Mordresh. I also don't need 2 6s in my opener. But... doesn't that mean we have pretty good odds to draw cards that cost less than 6? Type lethal and get a timeout. If you type very few messages, your messages make you sound like a moron, then you're probably more likely to get timed out, yes. I think that's probably a much more likely possibility. That would be my... that's what I've noticed. I've noticed in my experience. I'm not banned, you're not banned. You may never be banned. You may be banned. Hard to say. Chat has been nice tonight. Chat's been really wonderful. I think it might be time for them to start using their Twitch Primes a little more aggressively, though. I like that he trades for us. I guess I like that I drew that. Let's do that. If he wants to trade, we want him to trade his bigger minion, not his smaller minion. 10-win Murloc Shaman will end in a few turns. You think so? You think he's gonna win or he's gonna lose? That is part of the question. Sleet Skater. Could shoot the 3/2. I guess then he would just free kill. We'd probably kill it, but then he could push. He could maybe push 2 damage. This way he can't. Hey, what's up, Hubie? Okay, I need that hero power and 2 extra mana.
Solves any problem.
You burn some, you earn some.
Are you afraid of early face damage? I'm not afraid of anything. But why take face damage when there's no reason to?
Everybody's
Time to ping his ass. We gotta ping his ass. The time to ping his ass has begun. The time for ass pinging has begun.
You burn some, you earn
I think I'm gonna do this to see if the first flame lines up anywhere nicely. I guess it sorta did. Never seen the quest work? I mean, I've seen it go off a million times. It's very easy to trigger. It's hard to spend 2 mana just to get like a 3/5 or whatever, or to get like an extra spell discover. It's hard to win while you're kind of losing 2 mana a turn just to draw an extra card or whatever. I'd like to apologize. I talked about lethal and got a timeout. Sorry about that. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's kind of you to say. One, two, three, four, 5. Getting the legendary treasure here. We don't discuss lethals here. Let's ban the word. We could. I think you can set it up so it will like auto time people out if they type the word lethal. It will like time themselves out. That would be a welcomed addition to most Hearthstone streams, I'm sure. We're gonna have to ban legal too. We're not able to talk about Red's missed lethals? No. No.
Hope you don't have 2 left feet.
Him getting rushed there is very good.
Out of my jungle.
But I'm well along the way. I'm gonna be getting some crap here. I'm gonna be getting some titans. You just new chatter sometimes. I want to help Red win. There's a difference between typing like Order Lul or Miss Lethal Kick W and like explaining the plays, having a human discussion. And some of those things are more valuable than 4, 7, 13. I'm a little short, right? 7, 13, 14. I don't have quite enough mana. Let's just play the Titan because it's fun anyway. Is that lethal? I think that is lethal. Man. Sargeras. We don't want Sargeras. We want this Mech Titan actually here. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna change as a person over time, just in general, right? Independent of streaming. But you don't want to become like a bad person or a jerk. Some people become jerks. I know of a few people in my streaming career
Any problem.
who have become jerks, who didn't start out as jerks, or at least they hid their jerky nature a little while at least. I'm pretty sure this is the first Demon Hunter we played in the last 2 runs, and the last run went 10 and this one went 11. I haven't watched Redbeard for ages. He has turned into beef jerky. Just because I'm really beefy doesn't mean I'm beef jerky, okay? Our hand is awful. This could be good. If I could squeeze in a ping, it would be good. Alright, I'm just gonna do this and feel a little bad. Unless I get to ping something next turn, then I'll feel really good. Like if he just plays a 3-3 or 4-3 or something. And if I can shoot it, kill that. Okay, that's really bad. You found out I'm a jerk? I don't think you're a jerk. I don't think most people are jerks. I think There are some jerks, and their jerky nature, just in general, kind of brings us all down collectively. It's easier to focus on the jerks than it is to kind of turn the other cheek, disregard them, not pay them any attention, but it's usually the jerks who get the most attention. And kind of interesting. Society seems to be set up in a way that glorifies the jerks. The other jerks show us the jerks in the apps.
Your power, limitless.
And then we get mad at the jerks and we start arguing with other jerks. Tyler 1, running it down mid was a big hit. I have no clue what 90% of the cards do now, but Red is giving us good content. I hope you're having fun. I like that you're here. I appreciate it. He's going face? No way. He must be killing it? No way. Something must... Wow, something must be coming out of there.
Whoops.
Well... Ay, ay, ay. I want to shoot. I have this stinking Mordresh. Alright. Loading all this mana feels terrible, but this is a good turn. Feels terrible. Maybe it's a 5 and a 2 next turn, and then Mordresh is probably gonna go off if we get one more ping. If we get one more 3 damage ping, we're gonna have a pretty easy time. Not wolves. Please, not wolves. You didn't take wolves already. If that's wolves, and you take more than 2 seconds to take it, shame on you.
A blunder.
Whoops.
Oops, didn't pick wolves. Good lord.
Evil cannot hide from me.
A blunder.
It's not over, but with these 2 8s in our opening hand, man, I would not have expected to be in this good of a spot against the Demon Hunter. Double Z-Lag over wolves. Maybe it's double Zilliag. Z-Lag? Still might lose, but I would have thought with how we drew, we'd be in a worse spot more often. Should I just rip this now? We'll have an 8-5. I just need to make sure that dies. Definitely hate that. Hate that roll.
How is it even possible?
Amazing.
I noticed Ball Hog is an NA football reference. Is he? Not like a rugby reference, maybe? Looks like he's in a pool. He's in the water or something. I don't know exactly what he says though. Maybe he says like, you know, go Cowboys or something. Is that a full barrage? Ball Hog Hearthstone Wiki. He says, can't spell team without me? Look at that order. Corrupted it even.
How is it even possible?
What did you just do? Why is that happening? Oh, is that from the thing? Okay. Why does he say free fall? What does that mean? Okay, enough is enough. Free throw? He says free fall. It tells you what it says. I'm just reading what it says. Runs today have been crazy. That kills me. Kills my guy and kills me. Puts me at a 4. Runes, maybe? Ice barrier, perhaps? Counter spell? What website to use for the voice lines? Hearthstone Wiki, the Wikipedia. Where's the taunt? We needed a taunt. And we could still get there. We don't have lethal with just these and ping, which is not great. Okay, so what can I do? 3, 6, 8. All I can do is this. I could put this down to maybe scare him. But I think I have a better chance of winning if I do this. And we're not dead. And we have lethal potentially on board.
Who here can spell?
Not guaranteed to be dead.
Anybody?
Very likely, but not guaranteed. What do you think are the best, most interesting interactive cards from the latest expansion? What's the latest expansion? Oh, Whizbang or whatever? The most interesting? Hearthstone Brews up there. Whizbang Hearthstone set. How do I see all the cards? Yeah, the Death Knight Hero card's pretty interesting. Like Aviana's cool. What did you ask me? Interactive? Interactive's kind of... King Plush. I think King Plush is very interesting and very interactive. I think Galactic Projection Orb and Puzzle Master Khadgar. No way we won this game? Oh, maybe we're dead. We won this game? 1 HP matters? Holy smokes. That is crazy. Zelda said, wait, do I have enough? I don't know if I have lethal. I should have counted. I mean, I only have 1 play. I thought I had lethal. Sorry, I was reading these cards. I think Sleet Skater is an interesting card. Wow, 12. Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I'm looking at these cards here. I think Sandbox Scoundrel, the miniaturized road card's pretty cool. That card has consistently impressed me with how good it is.